doing? Hey, welcome to Vanities Live. Can you hear me?
Okay, I'm sorry, my mic was muted. I can hear you
Okay.
now.
Welcome to Vanities Live, everybody. We are happy to be here on another wonderful hot Sunday. Hey, how you doing,
Hot
girl?
Sunday is right. I know that's right.
Good to be here. We have another wonderful, amazing guest. I'm really excited for her to come on in.
So
How you
am
doing?
I haven't seen her in a while,
I
so it's
know
gonna
it's
be a
been a
great
long
show.
time. She's been doing her thing, though, I'm sure. I am so sure.
Absolutely, she doesn't stop. She don't
She
stop.
does not stop. She's always busy. You guys, we got a wonderful guest coming for you guys today. She is absolutely brilliant. We are so excited to bring her on. She's done some great stuff. We both had the opportunity to work with her, right?
Yes, we have. It was, I think 2019 was the last time that I did
It was
on
during
Cruel
the
Summer.
during the
Yep.
pandemic. We was locked
hmm
down and shut down.
Lockdown, honey. Yeah, we spent a lot of masked time together.
We did. But before we get into it, I am Cherie Slay, and you are the wonderful, the beautiful. Tell them who you
Ravian. And I am currently I'm currently leaving from a wedding that my friend booked me for. So you know me, always on the move.
are. Always on the move, doing your thing.
But here I am in the car on live. So
But you're doing your
yeah.
thing, so you know what? I'm not mad at that.
Thank you, friend. Thank you.
Let's get
I
into some
appreciate it.
current events here. You know what? You know, I'm sure you heard what happened yesterday. Donald Trump had an assassination attempt.
Yeah,
That
I
was
saw
really
that.
crazy. I don't wish death on anybody. I do
No,
not wish death on
no,
anybody.
no, no, no,
That
no.
was really, really crazy.
Yeah, that was nuts.
Yeah, that
Um, I'm not sure. Oh, I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not sure what I ought to say about that situation because I don't know much about it. But I think there was somebody else that actually got shot and killed or something during that time, and
yeah,
just want to make sure that we acknowledge everybody who may have been affected in that situation.
everybody.
Um, and prayers for anybody that lost somebody or somebody that was hurt or injured or anything of
Yeah,
that nature.
we're
But on a
sending
lighter note, Despicable Me has been doing numbers in the box office,
really.
and it has. I like Despicable Me because I like the Minions. You know, I like the
You like
Minions.
what?
The Minions.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
The
ask your grandbaby.
minion.
You know what the Minions are? The little yellow thing.
Yeah, yeah.
They look like chicken nuggets.
Okay, so did you see it?
I didn't see it. I want to see it, but I guess I'll take my niece. But they've been doing numbers in the box office.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, with a record $22.6 million launch.
Oh wow. That's
I'm
crazy.
yeah, yeah, that's wild. So kudos to
And
them.
and we got some more current events that's going on. We're talking about the basic agreement and the ASA, the
hmm
area standard agreement that's going down right now as we speak. Like they're talking about it literally right now, and so some major changes are about to come about within our union. So I'm excited about that. How about
Yeah,
you?
so am I. I'm excited too. I think it's going to make a difference for
Ye-
ourselves and a lot of people. So it should be great. It should be
It should be
positive.
great. We're looking at
Yeah.
some major changes. Hopefully some real pay increases for us, as well as some other changes. I was looking at some of the things that were happening. And I was like, you know what, this is going to be a big deal for us. So I'm really excited
hmm
about some of the things, some of the benefits that we're going to get, some of these double and triple increases that we should have coming
I
down
know
the
that's right.
pipeline. I was like,
I
okay,
love a triple
say
double.
more. Say more about this triple time, this double
Okay.
time after 15 hours and all this other stuff. I'm like, bring it on. We deserve this.
Yes, we do.
So,
Yes,
and
we
not just
do.
for the hair and makeup department, for some of these other departments in the union that deserve, with all the hard work, some of the safety precautions that are being put in place for us. So,
Hmm.
kudos to us.
Oh yeah.
We need to
Also,
stick.
too, another current event coming up soon. Y'all keep y'all's eyes peeled because Oscar submissions are open now for the 97th Oscar Awards. So it's gonna we're gonna have some of our friends, maybe some past show guests. Um, I don't know, maybe even Sharice and I are submitting, for the Oscars. But just know, just know, we're gonna have some people that we know and love, probably submitting their work for the Oscars. So that should be really exciting. And we'll share it on our Instagram page too, like in our stories and stuff like that, so y'all can see, who's being nominated.
Yeah,
And Alec Baldwin was, what's the word I'm looking for? Is it acquitted?
pretty
Dismissed.
much.
The case was dismissed
It
against
was
Alec
dismissed.
Baldwin in the
Yes.
Rust shooting. And they are now investigating the timeline. So I know
Well,
he's just, I can't imagine what he's like going through in his mind with all of that, his
and
family
prayers.
and
Let's send some prayers up to the families who lost their
to
loved
the
ones.
families. Yeah, to all of the
Yes.
families that lost their loved ones, and to, even his family as well. Just it's just a crazy, tragic thing to have happened,
For
especially on a
everybody involved. To
TV set.
everybody involved. Yes. So precautions are necessary in our business for sure. Everything
Absolutely,
checked and double checked. Um,
absolutely.
so, and you know what? I'm excited because Juneteenth in our business is about to be a holiday that we will honor. So,
Which I'm really excited about because it's already a federal holiday. So, we behind a little bit. We need to come on and catch up. Come on and catch up. And this is
so
a federal holiday.
some great things are about to happen for us in our business.
Yes.
So
Yes,
kudos to
indeed.
us, for fighting for the things that we believe in. So
Yes.
a lot is going down here. A lot is going.
Mm-hmm. Good stuff.
So I'm really excited. You guys, you make sure you chime in on Facebook, on Instagram, and YouTube. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Vanities Live. We're excited once again to have you guys and come on in and show a little love. We got an amazing guest coming to you once again every Sunday. We like to give flowers out to people who have worked so hard in the business. And yet again, we have another amazing guest coming on. She's going to share her story and all the amazing things that she's done. And I will say she is a beast in a good way in this business. She's earned her stripes. She's worked very hard. And she's worked on, over 70 different projects. She's done a lot of stuff. She's done a lot of stuff in this business. So, you know what? We're going to throw up some hearts and bring her in very shortly. But before we do, we got a trivia question. And this is a very interesting one, might I add.
I can't wait to hear it.
I had to laugh myself. So let's throw this up and see if you guys know the answer. Make sure you drop your comments. Invite your friends to jump on Vanity's Live. Share our show with your friends and family members. But right now, we're going to jump in on our trivia question. We're going to add it right here and right now. So here we go, you guys. So here's our trivia question. In what movie does Donald Trump perform a cameo as himself? Was it A, Mean Girls, B, Dumb and Dumber, C, Home Alone 2, or D, I Know What You Did Last Summer? Which one was it? Drop it in the comments. Which
I have
one
no idea. Okay, can you name the options again? Okay, in what movie does Donald Trump perform
Trump
a cameo as himself?
asked himself?
Mean Girls, Dumb and Dumber, Home Alone
Home
2,
Alone 2,
and I Know What You Did Last Summer.
I Know What You Did Last Summer. Which one is it? Can you guess?
Hmm. Hmm.
Do, do,
Hmm. What
come
are
on,
what are our
Ray,
friends saying on Instagram? Let me see. Let's see what our friends are saying on Instagram.
what are you guys saying on IG? What is it? What is it? What is it?
What is it? What is the answer? Because literally,
Come on,
what
y'all. Throw some
literally.
guesses out there. What do you think? Just throw some guesses. What do you think he would play? Would it be Mean
Let's
Girl,
see. We
Dumb and
we have
Dumber,
a we have a
Home
Dumb and
Alone 2,
Dumber.
or I Know What You Did Last Summer? Come on, you guys. Let's jump on in.
I'm gonna just throw something
Y'all
crazy out
guess.
there because he seems like a decorated guy. I'm just gonna say, I Know What You Did Last Summer. Why wouldn't he be in a horror movie? I don't know.
Come on, you guys. Throw your answers out there. I'm curious to know what people are thinking.
Let's see. Ray Madrano said Dumb and Dumber.
Of
Ray be knowing what he's
course,
talking
Ray
about.
would say that.
Tracy Lafitte said, "I Know What You Did Last Summer." I think me and Tracy on the same page because I feel like that's a crazy enough movie for Donald Trump.
Oh my gosh. Anybody else have any comments? Because I was like, oh, this is the good one right here.
Yeah, that's a good one. I didn't even know he acted, or maybe he just did like a cameo or something. I don't know.
You didn't know he acted?
No,
Oh, girl, don't make me laugh. Okay, be nice, Reese.
I
Okay.
had no idea.
You didn't know he acted?
No,
You don't see it every day? Okay, zip your lip, girl.
I'm look. I don't actually see him every day.
Well, he had a TV show.
Yeah, wasn't it like
A
wasn't it
reality
like
show.
a reality show?
Well,
That don't mean he wasn't an actor.
they act on reality shows. Come on
That don't
now.
mean he wasn't an actor, honey.
I see a lot of
Okay,
reality shows acting.
listen, he
Are you
wasn't
guys
ready.
ready
He
for the
ain't
answer?
back.
Are you ready for
Elaine
the
said her answer is C. Elaine said C. Home Alone 2. So we
Elaine
got
would actually be right. It is Home
Elaine's
Alone
right.
2.
Home Alone 2.
Did you go on Google, Elaine? The answer is C, Home Alone 2. Donald Trump did a cameo as himself in Home Alone 2. You were
That's
actually
crazy.
right.
That's crazy. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't have guessed that. Because why is he Home Alone 2?
I
Literally.
have to go back and
Why?
watch it just to see him because I don't remember that. And I know I saw Home Alone 2. So yes, Donald Trump was in.
We gonna have to run that back. He should have been in the horror movie.
And we know he was in Home Alone 2. I was like, I gotta go back to watch it just to see him because I don't remember that. I do not remember. Well, you know what? Now I think it's time that we bring our amazing guest in. So, are you ready, you guys? Are you ready? Are you ready? So we have the none other than the amazing, the awesome. You want to bring her in? Here she goes. Hey, Sheila.
Hi guys.
Hi, Sheila.
Come on in. Don't you look beautiful?
So do you. It's a sight for sore eyes. I haven't seen you guys in so long.
I know it's
Yes,
been a
how are
while.
you?
Welcome to
COVID.
Vanities Live.
Oh, thank you for having me. I'm happy to be here.
You see us over here clowning around.
I love you guys. That's the best part.
Did you know the answer?
I did.
Oh, okay.
Overachiever.
You
Oh my
knew it?
God. Overachiever, you guys. It's awful.
How did you know?
Yeah. Did you watch it?
I did. Okay, I have so much trivia in my head. It's really stupid. I know really dumb facts, and it's really dumb that I
Oh,
know this stuff.
we need to
But
call you for trivia stuff
yeah, I'm kind of, I'm a brag, but yeah, a little bit.
because
I know
every week
dumb
we're
shit.
like, "What's our trivia question?" I
I
was
know
like,
every week now we just gonna call. Matter of fact, we'll just have you as our trivia segment every week. How about
"Yeah."
that?
You're like, "Sheila, what's a good trivia question?"
Dumb shit.
I
Stupid
was
stuff I
like,
know.
and she knew it. I'm like, "Okay, I would have never guessed it. I would have got
Yeah,
it totally wrong."
a head full of just whatever.
So Sheila, why don't you tell our
I did get
audience
it
a
to you.
little bit about
But you
yourself?
know what? You have a head full of a lot.
What did you say?
You have a head full of a lot of smarts and a lot of talent too.
Thank
And
you.
we're gonna get into it. But
Thank
just like
you.
Sharice said, go ahead and give us an introduction of who you are.
Oh, well, my name is Sheila Trujillo. I'm here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. It's where I'm based. I'm a member of 480, so I work out here for television and film. I've been doing makeup this is my 30th year. How weird is that?
Wow.
I know,
And
and
you're only
I've
16?
and
How
I'm
is
only
that
16.
possible?
It's amazing. No, I started out 10 years in retail and then moved back to New Mexico in 2004 from Dallas, Texas. And got into the film industry out here. And this is where I've been doing for, yeah, the last 20 years. So good stuff.
Okay. What is she being a little bit, Ray?
Dun, 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 dun. Modest.
Modest.
Oh, wow. You called me out. That's
Listen,
awesome.
this is the thing. You can come on Vanity's Live. We family, okay? You
Yes.
can come out here and pop your stuff. So it's okay. Like that is what you are here for. The people need to know.
Oh, God, you guys are hilarious.
The
Yeah,
people need to know.
it's
Yes.
been
Tell them
good.
what
I've
you've
had a good
worked
time.
on and some things
Well,
you've
let's
done and
see.
some people that you've worked with.
Well, okay, for the last year and a half, I've been either a co-department head or a department head for a show called The Really Loud House, which is a live action film on Nickelodeon. And that's been probably the funnest job I've had so far. It's really creative. It's a lot of fun. I work with kids, or I was working with kids. I don't have children myself, but I suddenly gained 11 children between the ages of 4.5 to like 24. So it's been the love of my life, really,
That's
so far. It's been a
awesome.
lot of fun, a lot of creative, fun makeups I get to do. Recently I ran background on Oppenheimer when they were out here. So that
Mhm.
was really fun, crazy experience if you've ever worked with Christopher Nolan. But yeah, I've done a couple of television shows. I worked with y'all
Mhm.
on Cruel Summer out in Dallas in 2020. So we all did the pandemic and the ice freeze together. So we've been around. We've done lots of fun stuff.
Uh-oh, what happened? I don't know what
Oh,
happened.
we lose her?
Yeah. I think she's trying to pop back in. There she
There she
goes.
is.
Are you back? Can you
I
hear
can
us?
hear you guys. I can hear you guys. I just
Okay,
can't
we
see
see you.
myself. But do y'all see me?
We see
Yes.
you.
Okay, that's all that matters.
Okay.
Okay.
And you've done
Sorry,
some
my
other things too. The Book of Eli?
Oh, that was fun. Yeah, I did. That was
oh wow.
one of my first shows I did, and it was a lot of wow, that was crazy fun. It's just yeah, that was my first step into post-apocalyptic movie making and then
Oh,
our
wow.
movies. And then I've done a lot ever since. I worked on Revolution in Austin, and that was post-apocalyptic madness. And yeah, I've done a lot of different just genres. I
You've
do a
done a
lot of
lot of
westerns.
stuff. Okay.
Yeah, lots of
Somebody
westerns.
doesn't. You've done quite a few things here. I was looking at your IMDb. I was like, wow, she's done a lot of stuff.
I have.
So,
It's
and I had an opportunity to work under you on Cruel Summer, which was awesome. I
yeah.
learned so much from you. Um,
Oh, glad.
yeah, this is crazy. I guess where she
Yeah.
said her signal was like a little wild.
Oh, probably because she's driving, right?
Yeah. Be still, signal. Yeah, so Sheila, how did you get started in the business? What was your passion? What made you want to become a makeup artist?
Well, I didn't know I wanted to be a makeup artist. It was kind of crazy.
Mhm.
I grew up in the 80s,
Uh-huh.
so I would watch all the soap operas. And
Uh-huh.
mind you, I was young. I was in like, middle school and high school. And, there wasn't like a makeup artist position per se. Like I wasn't aware of one. But I liked all the crazy big makeup on the soap operas.
Which
And
soap opera was it?
Days of Our Lives. Oh my
Okay.
God. I don't know if you guys, I might be a
And
little bit too old for you guys, but that was a thing in the 80s was
Uh-huh.
soap operas. And I got my first blockbuster Estee Lauder thing from makeup kit from my mom in the 7th grade. And I did makeup on all my friends like Days of Our Lives. It was this big 80s eyeshadow and big blush. And it was just a lot because that's what it was in the 80s. And I would do my friends' makeup for dates and homecoming or whatever. And it just kind of translated into a job through retail. That's my how I got started is retail.
Mhm. Are you stuck? So you worked at Mac, right?
I did. That was my last counter before I transitioned into film work. But Mac was by far my favorite experience I've ever had as far as retail counters go. I learned the most. Learned I brought my artistry level up. I learned a lot of new techniques. It got me out of my little beige brown, box I was stuck in forever for doing, retail makeup in the 90s was very subdued and Calvin Klein and like nothing on the face and that sort of thing. So Mac gave me the opportunity to do something different. So that was awesome.
How was your transition from the counter to TV and film?
Well, I will say this because it's my experience was it actually was the best thing for me
Mm-hmm.
in the respect that I knew how to work with lots of different skin types.
Mm-hmm.
And I knew to work how to work on different eye shapes. And the biggest thing was I learned how to work with personalities.
Yeah.
That's because in our job, 98% of what we do is being present and being in that moment, whatever that moment is. So that gave me the skill set to really listen and to know how to communicate and how to, you know, how to speak with people, how to take energy in, how to talk to somebody, how to bring somebody up, how to take somebody down. It was a really good opportunity for me.
Yeah, that is one of the biggest things I find because knowing your skill is one thing, but learning how to communicate with the actor is one of the biggest things I think that you have to do. That makes all the oh gosh, that makes all the difference in the world on how that actor is going to perform when they get to set. I mean, it just we are the first people that they kind of interact with before they even get to set. So we make a
Exactly.
big impact on them when they first enter into the trailer and the beginning of their day.
Absolutely. And it's so important to keep a really calm, as trailer because you don't know what somebody's going through. You have no idea what someone's going through in their personal life. And that was something that I really learned and was really thankful I had that skill set for, just like, dealing with people. And, in this last go round, I was with children and that was a whole other ball of wax. And, it's just, again, being really present and, recognizing where they are. And it was a really great experience. That was, like I said, my favorite experience so far.
so I have a question, Sheila. So
Sure.
once you got into doing makeup for
Oh gosh.
Oh boy.
I don't know. She's having some traveling problems. Okay. I don't know. So let me ask you a
Yeah.
question.
Sure.
So when you were working with the kids, how did you handle working with the kids when they were having challenging moments?
Oh boy. You know what? Oh my God, wow. You know what? Honestly, I had to take a deep breath because you can't, they're children, you approach them differently. And the really great thing about the set I was on is that we were all vetted to be around children. So nobody yelled at each other. Really. You didn't
Right.
have an AD, no one's screaming at you. No
Yeah.
one's, I mean, yeah, that it's not that toxic, like, set. So
Right.
I had to step aside and put my ego aside a lot and just recognize where they were at that moment. Because a lot of times they're, teenagers and going
Yeah.
through puberty. And I had to remind myself what that was like. And it was a really humbling experience, I guess is the best way to say it. Very humbling, very awesome, but challenging. Oh my God. I'm not going to say it wasn't, because teenagers, oh my God, it's insane, hormones and, you just, it's good though, but it was a challenge, but it was good.
Yeah, I can only imagine. They want to wipe their makeup off. You put something on,
Oh,
they go take it
Lord.
off.
No, no, no. It was me taking it off because they were putting it on. It's like
Oh, okay.
you can't look like you're 18. You're supposed to look like you're 12. That was a big adjustment. So it was things like that was so challenging. Is just, you suddenly become kind of a part-time teacher or part-time guardian in a weird way, and that,
Yeah.
yeah, to really have a really good relationship with the parents, because everybody has to be on the same page. So it
Oh,
was
yeah.
a really nurturing experience, especially for a woman that doesn't have children. That was probably the closest I'm ever going to get to having kids, and that was good for me.
Yeah. Ray, you had a question? We can't hear you.
Oh, you're muted.
Ray, hit your unmute button.
Oh,
Oh, she's. Let me see.
yeah, I was going to say, text her.
For I don't know what we haven't. You know what? We are going to. I don't know where she is that's giving her such a bad time. This is her first time with that. Okay. Did they have, how was it when I'm trying to figure out because I'm trying not to get thrown off by it. Um
Yeah.
as far as being a department head, what do you like best about being a department head?
You know, honestly, it's that I really like being responsible, if anything, for the tone of the trailer. I like
Mm-hmm.
that I can create it whatever it needs to be, and I like having a team that, that someone that we can all be positive around each other.
Hmm.
I like I have fresh flowers in my trailer. I like doing stuff that make a difference to me. That the little things, I believe, are what makes a trailer a good experience. It's music in the morning if your actor is okay and open to that, depending on where they are in the day, what kind of show you're on. But like for me, I've been with kids for the last 2 years, so it was nice to have that. We created a really great space for Christmas and Easter and any holiday you could think of, because we got to celebrate that, and it was awesome to kind of be a kid again, because that's
Yeah,
not very often as an adult do we get to do that.
that's very true. It had to be fun working with a bunch of kids. It's definitely a different experience.
Oh,
Ray,
it totally different.
is your mic working?
Yeah,
There you
can
Yes.
you hear me?
Yeah, we can
Yeah.
hear you now.
It's so crazy. I wasn't even muted before, but you know what? My friend just pulled up to this Starbucks for me so I can connect to this Wi-Fi.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good friend. That is such
She
a
is
good
a good
friend.
friend.
Thank you,
She is a good
friend.
Yeah.
friend.
Thank
I'm
you,
I'm not
friend.
driving, so
Okay, okay.
Oh, I love
but
that.
yeah, my question was, Sheila, did you ever, like, once you got on set, did you ever kind of go back and forth between being on set and
Oh,
Oh no.
I know.
The
Every
worst.
time she gets to get a
God, the
question,
worst.
Poor thing. Every time.
That's not frustrating at all. We all
I
nobody knows
know,
what
I
that's
know.
like. Yeah, we all know what that's like. It's like, oh my God.
Okay, so in the midst of doing that, how about we play? Ooh, if I can get it close enough. Let
There
me
we
see if
go.
we can tilt it. Can you see this, Sheila?
Yes.
Okay, so let's play spin the wheel. Let me see if you can. Let me tilt my. There we go.
All right.
Wait, it's a little blurry. Can you see now?
I can see it. A
Okay.
little bit of shine on it, but there you go. Yeah.
We're gonna spin. What if I take the light off?
There
Oh,
we go.
is that better?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's
Let's
a
spin the
little bit more.
wheel
Okay.
and see if you can answer a question for me. Here we
Okay.
go. Okay, where did we land? We are on favorite food from Crafty.
Oh my God. Oh,
What's your favorite food from Crafty?
just wine it. No, I'm kidding. You know what? You know the dumbest thing is I would never buy Welch's fruit snacks for myself at home. But
Mhm.
that is the absolutely first thing that I look for on a crafty table, either that or gummy bears. It's so dumb.
Me too.
What is up with that? I mean, the Welch's fruit snacks, I can't live without them once I have them. It's really crazy, right?
Me, I don't buy them at home, but when I go to Crafty, I always go for them and licorice.
Liquor. Oh, that's a good. I can't eat it that much, but yeah, I just junk food. I thought it was awesome. Oh, there she is.
Oh, there she is. Now we good now.
You got out of the car.
Goodness. Ah. Let me
Thank
tell y'all, traveling and working and trying to like stay consistent with something is challenging, but we still do it every single day.
day.
We still do it. We
Problem
all find a
solved.
way to figure it out because we
Problem
ain't got no
solved.
other
We're good
choice.
at that.
you
Yeah,
made
no,
it.
we're so
You
good at
made
that.
it.
Thank you. Yes.
Let's
Okay.
spin this wheel, girl. Okay, spin the
Okay,
wheel.
let's do it again. Okay, where are we now? Did it get?
I can't
What,
tell.
Dream car.
what's your
Oh.
car?
It's not that crazy of a dream, but it's one of the cast cars on the Loud House I desperately want, and it's a 2018 VW Red Bug convertible, and I have never wanted a convertible in my life, and now I need it, and it's really crazy. Isn't it silly? It's nothing expensive or extravagant, but it's just
Look, if it
cute as
works
all
for
get out.
you,
Now you
that's
need.
Yeah,
long as it works for you, that's all that matters. Okay, let's
yeah,
try another
yeah.
one.
Something fun.
What's that one? Favorite movie?
Favorite movie.
Oh, you guys, you can't do that to me. Man, it just really depends. God, because so I'm of an age where I'm a latchkey kid, so I grew up on television and movies were my babysitter pretty much. And I it just really depends. Like last night, one of my favorites that I watched was Birdcage. Have you guys seen that one with Robin Williams and the big drag makeup and the big
Yeah.
drag queens and
Okay, I heard of it, but I was around during it.
that's actually a good one. Or I know I've been on a drag kick lately. And I just watched Tu Wong Fu with Love Julie Newmar the other day. The
Okay.
drag queens. I don't know. I'm in this drag phase, I guess. But those are some of my favorite movies. Yeah, I don't know. I love movies so much. I think I was really destined to work in the industry in some respect because I've
Yeah.
just oh man, and it's honestly an honor, and I'm really lucky. I feel fortunate to be able to work, in the industry and doing what we love. So that's good.
Yeah, I second you on that. I feel fortunate as well. Even sometimes when it gets hard, when we feel like
Yeah.
there's not enough work or, you know, I
Yeah.
just still enjoy being able to do what we do It just makes a difference.
Yeah,
It really does.
it really, and even when you're having those hard moments, you just have to remember it's like, oh, have gratitude for where I
It's
am.
just a moment.
It's
It's just
just a
a
moment. Oh,
moment.
it's so hard though in those times though, right? It's really hard, but yeah,
We always pull through though. We always pull.
Yeah.
always,
We just
yeah,
have to keep our faith strong, because to be honest, if we were in another industry, we would have moments in that industry as well.
Yeah, no matter
It
where
may be
you are.
something different.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's a good point. And I've done this so long, I'm really hoping for good things for the future, honestly. We were talking earlier about, our contract negotiations, and I'm just praying for something good,
Yeah.
Yeah, same
Yeah.
here. I think it's gonna go well, though. I really do.
Yeah.
I have faith. I mean,
I
I'm
think it's gonna be
cautiously
good.
optimistic. We're not going to get everything, but I think the concessions that they're making is definitely a step in the right direction. A
Yeah,
good to get the conversation started. So,
Sheila,
I
what do you
agree.
think that you've learned consistently over the years of your career?
what have I done that I've learned?
What have you
Uh,
learned? Yeah, what have you learned consistently over the past that kind of keeps you staying in this business and wants you to continue to do it?
God, I don't know. I think it's truly the feeling of just doing a job that you love, or you put your heart and
Yeah,
soul into it. And even those really tough shows and those tough moments, and the ones that make you question everything. I'm sure we've all been there, like, what am
yeah,
I doing? Or whatever.
Hmm.
But I feel really fortunate, that I have such a legacy. I feel really happy to have been a part of all the films that I've done, even the no budget, low budget, whatever. I'm such a food, or I should say a movie junkie. I love being on set, and I love being able to be there. So I don't always have to be a department head. I'm fine being a key with a department head that I can work with, or running background, or being in the background bullpen. It doesn't matter to me. I
me
just like to
too.
be a part of it. Like, I don't, my ego at that point just stays out of it, and I just want
Yeah,
to work, even if it's walking around sunscreening 150 people or
right.
whatever. It doesn't matter. I just love being there.
Yeah. For me, it's like a high being there because every
Yeah,
time I go, I learn something new, no matter what set it's on, whether, like you said, if it's an independent film or it's a big budget film. It's a
yeah.
feeling that's unexplainable, and you're around people who are just as crazy as you to work these hours
Yeah.
that are not human.
No, they're yeah, exactly. But
You
it's
know,
like it's a beautiful legacy that, no matter what happens to me, whatever, in 20 years, 10 years, 20 years, whatever, my nieces and nephews can look on my IMDb and know what I've done. So that feels good that I've left a bit of myself in the world, so to speak,
for
or in the
years to come.
forever, and
Yes,
that's a
forever.
beautiful thing.
It really is. That you would touch lives. They may not know you, but you would have left a little part of you in millions of people's lives,
Yeah.
which is really amazing when you think about
And
it.
if you think about it,
It truly
it's really
is.
humbling. It's a humbling, beautiful, crazy thing. But also, there's also the bad movies out there. You're like, what was I thinking? Or, oh my God. I don't know if you remember, Cerise, when we had this moment on Cruel Summer, but I was using something I never used. It was around the eyes, and
Hmm.
our main actress was crying, and the makeup was running off as fast as I was putting it on. And oh my God, that's what we figured out about. Remember the nail glue, because
Yeah,
remember, I mean, nails popping off,
yeah.
COVID, and
It gets crazy.
I
Or
I think I had a mini meltdown that day, and I remember we kind of regrouped, and you're like, it's okay. But in those moments where I just
Yeah.
wanted to die, I'm still happy to be there. It's really strange, right?
that was so crazy. That
Yeah.
Yeah.
cruel summer was a crazy, cruel, crazy summer in the winter.
And in the winter, oh my God, we had the ice freeze, and yeah, it was
Yeah, the
just like
freeze.
But it
those
was
The
such
weird
a
show
moments.
learning.
itself was great. It was
Yeah.
it was but to work in a pandemic was definitely something to
Yeah.
remember.
It
I
Yeah.
was,
know.
but it was such a great learning experience. I mean, to
Yeah.
work in 3 different years was a lot when you really think about it, because it was a lot of back and forth, back and forth. Sometimes in one day, you was like, "This is a lot." Like
Yes.
boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
Um,
Yes.
but when you sit back a few years later and think about it, it was really amazing. You know, it really, really was amazing. When I think about
Mhm.
after working
Yeah.
on other shows, I'm like, we did something fabulous. We
We did.
really,
We did.
We really did. You know, it was something that we can all be proud of. And
mm-hmm.
it just, and those are the moments that bond you forever. And so,
Yes,
like, you
Yes.
know, I went going, knowing a couple of different people, and I left with an entire family, you know, so
right.
Yes.
it's something that
Speaking of
just
our entire
not forget.
family, shout out to Doug Kirkpatrick, shout
Doug,
out to Ray
Yeah.
yes,
Madrano, shout out to
Yes.
Mia
yes,
Atkins.
Yes. Yeah.
We had
absolutely. Oh
such a
man,
phenomenal team, man. It was so
Yeah.
we
great.
did.
It was so
Yeah.
good.
And you really
Yeah,
appreciate it when you get out of it. You can sit back and look at it and you like, wow, look what we did. It was
look what
We
we
amazing.
did
did.
that. We did
Yeah. And
that.
we
Okay,
had a
y'all.
lot of fun.
I want to play another game.
Okay,
Okay.
let's play another game.
I hope that y'all will be able to see and everything will be fine. Okay.
Okay.
We are
Uh-oh.
gonna play Heads Up, the
Uh-oh.
TV series edition. I hope y'all can see my screen because I do have like a dark thing on it. But
Better have my
okay,
glasses on.
so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold it up to my forehead like this.
Uh-oh.
Oh Lord.
Are words on there?
Ah,
'Cause I can't
you
see
know what? I'm
I
anything.
gonna have
can't
to
see.
unblur
Oh,
it.
I love
Okay,
heads up.
so
Oh,
Yeah,
what I'm gonna do is hold it up to, let me unblur my background.
because I can't
Okay.
see.
And what I do, I'm gonna hold it up to my head like this,
Are
and
words on there?
I'll close my eyes, and you guys will have to guess what. I'll have to guess what you guys are saying. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Well, let's try it. Let's try it.
okay. Let's see if I can see. I love heads up.
Okay.
Okay, go.
Ready? It's a 1 minute duration. I'm gonna close my eyes though, so y'all gotta tell me if y'all
Okay.
can't see. Okay. Ready?
Put it all the way up to the screen. We can't see.
I can't see.
Me neither. Okay, wait a minute. It's a it's
Uh,
named of
with
something that we work
walls,
on.
and you know, there's like
Something
there's
that
a
we work
width.
on.
Yeah, something we work
Well,
with, something that we write on.
we write on it, and then there's like a
Um,
place with four
Papers.
walls.
Okay,
Yes,
and yeah, and it's something that we live in.
four walls, a roof,
Yes.
Papers
windows,
apartments.
It's something that
front door,
I
back
own.
door.
Something that I own.
Yeah, I have to
Yes. Oh,
pay the bill every month.
A house.
yes.
Yes.
Good job.
It's called house. It's house.
Yeah, but the first
Yes.
part it was what? It's a that kids play with.
Toy
You write
house.
on it. You write on it.
Write on
Oh,
it. And
paper house. Paper house.
yes, that's
Yes.
it.
Okay.
Okay, you said Trump should be in it.
A scary movie.
Yes. Right.
Okay, what
Wait,
is that?
Ryan Murphy. Ryan Murphy. Hold on.
wait.
Series, an
Something happened.
anthology.
It buzzed.
Okay, you late
Oh,
then.
it was only two of them in there. Okay, hold on. Let's do it again. Okay, ready?
You scoot it
No, I can't
over.
see it. I know. Come on. Oh,
Oh,
under the sea.
it's
He's yellow,
yeah, yellow.
and he has a friend that's like a starfish.
SpongeBob.
There you
SpongeBob.
go.
Okay.
See? Useless knowledge.
What's this one?
Oh, it's a spin-off of Breaking Bad. They film it here in Albuquerque. It's about, you know,
I
he's
can't
a
The
help you
lawyer
with that.
lawyer.
guy.
You know.
Better call Paul.
There you go, Saul. But it's close.
Better call Saul.
Good
Better call
job.
Saul. Better call Saul.
There
Okay,
you
yeah,
go.
because I don't know that
Good
one.
job.
Ah!
Good job.
Okay.
You
I
have
don't
one in
know
your
this
car.
show, but yeah, it's okay. You look at yourself in it.
Yeah, and I
The
have a
mirror
table is that color. I had my dining room table was that color.
is the color of a mirror.
Yes.
Yeah,
Dang
what
it!
color?
I think time went out.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh,
Good
Black
job.
Mirror. Oh, that's my series. I like Black Mirror.
I have not seen it yet. I
I
don't
It
even
haven't
know
is
seen
when
it
to
either.
start it, you guys. Come
crazy. And then
on.
y'all, okay, so the last one that I saw
Mm-hmm.
was the episode of like, oh, it was like a whole AI crazy thing, y'all. Like it was kind of like it was so kind of surreal and scary because our last strike was kind of like
Yeah.
surrounded around that, so it was a little crazy. I was like, so I watched it like when it came out. So then when we went on strike, and I was like, oh, this is really happening. Like
Yeah.
the girl was an actor or an actress, but like her life was a movie scene. So when she went to figure out, it was crazy. Like, and then she realized that an actress was actually playing her, and then somebody was actually playing that actress. So it was, y'all, it was wild.
It
You
was
gotta
a
watch Black
thing.
Mirror if you haven't seen it. You gotta watch Black
I
Mirror. It's
have
on
not.
Netflix.
I have like a list like this long. You know what I mean?
Isn't
And
that
I
crazy
just
how we never get a
yes,
chance to really watch TV
never watch
because
it.
we're too
Never.
busy
It's
making it?
so because we're too busy. Yeah, and then I get like bombarded. But I'm watching The Bear right now. I'm watching season 3 of The Bear. That's my current. What are
The
you
Bear.
guys watching?
Okay.
What are y'all? Cerise, what are you
I am
watching?
watching The Shy and
Uh,
Power.
what am I
Ooh,
watching?
I like
I
Power.
don't
I
even
haven't seen
want
that one
to
yet.
tell you guys.
Oh, come on.
What you watching?
Come on,
What
we're not
what
gonna
am
tell
I
me.
binge watching?
Yeah.
The Sisters what?
Well, you already know I'm watching Sisters. I'm always binge watching that.
Ain't no wrong with the Little Sisters.
I love that show.
I haven't seen that one either. I'll add that to my list.
Okay. I'm watching. What am I watching? I'm really not watching. I don't watch a lot of TV. That's so crazy.
I know.
I should be ashamed of myself, but I don't really
No,
watch
not at
that
all.
much TV. I'm
No,
always
it's
doing
probably
25 other things.
it's a good thing.
Well,
It's
I should be ashamed of myself. I'm like,
not at all.
I'm either working. I don't even get a chance to watch all the stuff we work on.
Do you guys? Okay, that's a question. Do you guys like to watch your work? Like, how do you guys feel about it?
I like to, but I never do. I don't. I won't say I never. I rarely get a chance to watch what we do because I'm doing something else. So I'm tired.
I get that
What
I
too.
time?
like to watch it. I think it depends on what it is too. Sometimes,
Yeah.
Yeah,
like if it's
I plan to, but it's not often I get a chance to watch it because it's like back to work on another job.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
I can understand that too.
yeah, or maybe like catching up on sleep because like
Yeah,
yeah,
or laundry
every
and
time I try
other
to watch
things.
something, I fall asleep or
yeah.
Oh, I'm the worst. Yeah, I hate that. The worst, especially now. I'm in bed by like 9 or 10, and I'm enjoying it because I know once we all get back, it's gonna
yes,
be
I
over.
know, right?
yes, yes.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah,
God,
TV's
whatever that
kind
would
of just
be.
background noise right now, but
Yeah.
Sheila, who are
Yeah.
some of your mentors?
Oh my God, I've had so many of them. Oh, I've been really, really, really lucky to work with so many wonderful and beautiful people. Like honest to goodness, like Tara Day is one of my mentors. I work with her here in New Mexico. Oh my God, Louisa Abel. I worked underneath her on Oppenheimer, and I learned so much.
Did
Oh
you
my
hear
gosh,
what
my
she said?
what?
Oppenheimer. When we were asking her what she's done. Hmm.
that's
I
that
ran
modest. She was still
background.
keeping that. You
Yeah,
Right.
you know,
Hmm.
kept that from
I
us,
ran
but that's all
background.
right.
Keep on going. Keep on going. We'll get more out of
Um,
her.
But running, don't say it like running background isn't that's a huge
it's
job.
a beast.
It's
Yes.
a
It
huge
was such a
job.
beast. It was crazy, especially working for Christopher Nolan is believe me a crazy experience. And then I'm sure everybody out there who has knows that. But it just Luisa's amazing. She had like such a well-oiled machine. We had, I mean, so much knowledge and so many great tools that she gave us. So man, I just learned some really great things. Doug was also another amazing mentor. Doug was just so kind and
Yeah.
so sweet and funny and
willing to teach.
willing to teach. That's the most important thing. But but my mentors are also y'all, Ray and Sharice and like everybody. I actually I learn from everybody. So
Yeah.
at some point everyone around me is a mentor and I learned something different from everybody. So
That's awesome. I love that.
yeah.
I feel the same way.
Yeah.
What tip would you give someone new who's entering in the business?
Oh boy. Wow. You know, I went about it. I didn't go to school. Like I said, I wasn't formally taught in a makeup school or whatnot. But a lot of people, I always say, go and work at your local department store and see if this is anything you want to do anyway. If it's because the more you know about people, that's the whole thing. And the more you know about skin tone, eye color, eye shape, different ethnicities, because there's always a crazy undertone that you can't see with your eye, but you just kind of know it's there. I think that's a really great place. Also, I don't know a lot. I always say there's more than one way to get to Santa Fe. There's more than one way
Yes.
to do
That stuck
something.
with me.
You know what I mean? Oh, I always just tell you that. But it's true. There's always more than one way to get there. I would have loved to have gone to a makeup school, but that wasn't around for me in that time, in the 90s or whatever, we're, here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. But I actually just even learning and trying it on your friends, you know what I mean? Trying different makeup looks on your friends or that sort of thing, I think is always a really important thing. And also, then that's when you learn to pick up, sanitation and, that you kind of goes from there. But I would say just know that that's something that you really want to do, and especially if television and film. It's just also working with different personality types. Truly, that's just as important, if not more, than your skill level. It's how do you deal with each other? How do you deal with actors? How do you read them? That sort of thing.
Let's play another game called This or That. You ladies ready?
Ready.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Cupcakes or cake?
Cupcakes.
I'll say cake. Italian cream, I might add.
Oh, nice.
I'm not a big sweets person, but I would say cupcakes. Cupcakes.
Definitely.
Black or red licorice?
Red.
Red for me.
I'm gluten-free. I can't eat it, but if I were to say, I'd probably say red.
My grandmother used to give us black licorice when we were having asthma attacks and
Friggy anise. That makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes total sense. That's a thing. Yeah.
Tennis or hockey?
Hockey.
Tennis for me. Satin or silk?
Silk.
Silk.
They both hot, but I'm gonna say silk.
Barbecue or plain chips?
Barbecue.
Barbecue.
Plain for me.
Love it.
Organ or piano?
Piano.
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 Paris or Greece?
Paris.
I
Nice.
haven't been to either one of them. I ain't been to neither to now one.
I love
But
Paris.
I wanna go to Greece for my birthday this year, so I'm gonna just say Greece.
Nice.
Headphones or earbuds? That's our last one.
Earbuds.
Earbuds.
I like headphones because these things keep falling in my ears. I lose the case. They just disrespectful. You gotta charge them and
I get that.
take me back. Give me some headphones. So then people really know when I'm on the phone and I walk up just talking to you like
Yeah, thinking you're crazy. Huh? What did
they're
you
like,
say?
what's wrong with her?
No.
Oh, you on the phone?
Yeah, I love that.
Sheila, can you give us a tip, a makeup tip that you can share with our audience? Like, what's one of your secrets, if you don't mind sharing?
Oh yeah, no. I'm trying. God, just trying to think. Let's just what's my favorite. I love actually when the no makeup look. My favorite
Mhm,
thing is to actually line underneath the lash line. I don't know if you, Sharice, I don't know if you remember me showing you, or well, I don't know if you
mhm.
got to see me do it, but I love lining underneath the lash line. I think that
Okay.
makes the biggest difference, especially somebody with light eyelashes or
Mhm.
no, like light color, like blonde, red. And then the follow up with that is to use a mascara fan for the mascara and get it right to the root of the lash and
Okay.
build it up that way and from the behind, or the back of the lash and to the front. I think that's probably one of my favorites.
Okay. Great tip. Great tip. I love
Yeah.
it. I love it. I love it. Well, ladies, I think we have come to the end of our live. We have really enjoyed having you, Sheila. You
Oh,
have
thank you so
been amazing.
much.
We
So good to see
have
you guys.
your
It's
energy is
so good to
always
see
so
you.
positive
Good to
and
see you
upbeat.
too. And you look amazing. You look very
Thank
happy.
you. I'm
So wait,
so happy.
how's the weather in New Mexico right now?
Oh my God, it's so effing hot. It's when they say, it's a dry heat, but I'm looking outside right now, outside my window, and the wind's blowing, and it's like a blow dryer on low heat. You know what I mean? Like it's a dry heat, but it's still like opening up the oven, and yeah, it's still a thing. So I'm oddly like I'm grateful. I'm taking the opportunity to be grateful to not have to work outside at this moment while we were all negotiating and figuring things out. So that's my big, like, okay, this is a good thing.
Well, Sheila, where can our viewers follow you if they want to get in touch with you?
Oh, you know what? I am on Facebook and I am going to open up. I'm in the process now of doing my professional page, but yeah, I definitely can find me on Instagram, Sheila TG.
Okay.
Sheila TG, y'all heard it
Yeah,
here on
yeah.
Vanity's Live, honey.
Thanks, guys. So good to be here. Thank you.
It's
Well,
so good to see you too. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm sorry for all of the technical difficulties earlier, but it was so great seeing you and talking with you.
Oh, you too, guys. So good to see you.
well, thank you again for coming on Vanity
Thank
Live,
you.
and we will
Thank you for
see
having me.
you. Hopefully, we'll be able to come down to New Mexico, and
Yes, please
that would be
do. I'll
great.
cook
That
for
would,
you guys. Come on.
yeah,
Come
you
on
know what?
down.
I'm
Definitely cook for
looking
you.
forward to coming to New Mexico. That's on my bucket list.
Perfect.
Well, thank you again, Sheila. We have
Thank
an
you.
amazing day, and thank you guys for tuning in to Vanity's Live right here, live at 5 Central Time, 3 p.m. Pacific Time, and 6 p.m. Standard Time. We'll see you guys next Sunday. Have a great
See
Sunday,
y'all
everybody.
next Sunday.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.